Los Angeles, January 15th, 1947. A cool morning. The city was just waking up, never knowing that it was about to be shaken by one of the most disturbing murder cases in American history. A young mother named Betty Bersinger was walking down South Norton Avenue, holding her 3-year-old daughter's hand. She was out for a simple errand. But what she found lying in an empty lot would haunt her and the entire country forever. At first she thought it was a mannequin, broken, pale, perfectly still. But as she got closer, the horror became real. It wasn't a mannequin. It was the body of a young woman, cut clean in half, eyes open, arms raised above her head, and a gruesome smile carved into her face. This is the story of Elizabeth Short, the woman the world would come to know as the Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short was born on July 24, 1924, in Boston, Massachusetts. She was one of 5 daughters raised by Cleo and Phoebe Short. Life wasn't easy for Elizabeth. During the Great Depression, her father vanished. One day his car was found abandoned on a bridge. People assumed he jumped into the river and ended his life. He left behind a wife and 5 daughters with no explanation. The family moved into a tiny apartment in Medford. Elizabeth's mother worked hard to support her children. But Elizabeth always dreamed of something more. A better life. Fame. Glamour. Something beyond small-town struggles. But behind her beauty was a fragile girl. Elizabeth suffered from asthma and had lung surgery when she was just 15. Doctors told her to spend winters in warm places, so she often stayed in Florida. She was quiet, polite, and always carried herself like a movie star, even when she had no money in her pocket. Like many young women in the 1940s, Elizabeth was drawn to Los Angeles, the land of bright lights and big dreams. She wanted to be in the movies, be someone. But Hollywood was not kind to dreamers. Elizabeth struggled to find work. She floated from place to place, sometimes staying with friends, sometimes with strangers. She made just enough to get by. Still, she was unforgettable, striking black hair, bright blue eyes, and always dressed like a star. That's how she got her nickname, the Black Dahlia. In the days before her murder, Elizabeth had been traveling with a man named Robert Red Manley, a 25-year-old married salesman. Red said he liked her, but nothing happened between them. He was just trying to help her get back to L.A. On January 9, 1947, Red dropped Elizabeth off at the Biltmore Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. She told him she was meeting her sister, who had come from Boston. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. 6 days later, Elizabeth's body was found, lying in the grass. Her torso had been cleanly cut in half. No blood at the scene. Her face had been cut from the corners of her mouth up to her ears. A gruesome smile. Her body had been washed, drained of blood, and posed like a broken doll. Police said the cuts were made with surgical precision, as if by someone with medical training. The killer had taken their time and left no fingerprints, no clue, no mercy. The press went wild. Newspapers gave her the nickname the Black Dahlia, playing off a popular film noir, The Blue Dahlia, that was out at the time. Rumors spread like fire. Everyone had a theory. Everyone wanted answers. But no one had any. The Black Dahlia case was everywhere. Headlines screamed about the grisly murder. People were terrified and fascinated. Who would do such a thing? And why? The LAPD interviewed more than 150 suspects. Hundreds more came forward, claiming they knew something. Some even confessed, just for attention. But none of them had real proof. Doctors, soldiers, ex-boyfriends, roommates. Some said it was a crime of passion. Others believed it was something darker, something ritualistic. Some even pointed fingers at Hollywood itself, a place where people disappear and no one notices. One of the strongest suspects was Dr. George Hodel, a wealthy, eccentric doctor with a creepy past. His own son later accused him of killing Elizabeth Short. Police even bugged his home. One recording, Dr. Hodel said, "Supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia. They can't prove it now." But that was never enough to convict him. To this day, there's no smoking gun, no DNA, no final answer. Just a haunting mystery. But behind all the headlines and theories was a real woman. Elizabeth Short was only 22 years old. She had dreams. She wanted love, adventure, a life that mattered. Instead, she became a symbol of Hollywood's dark side, a cautionary tale. Her murder is still one of the most talked about crimes in American history. It's been over 70 years and still no justice, no peace. Just a name, a face, and a legend that won't fade. This was the story of Elizabeth Short, the Black Dahlia.